Salute. Welcome to Wild Country Daily Updates. This is from the Mirror, U.S. Horror in Congo as over 70 missing people found killed in church in a mass killing. Put it that way. Over 70 missing people were found with missing what we have on the top of our bodies Friday in Central Africa. According to an association source, more than 70 individuals who had been missing since Wednesday were discovered on Friday with machetes in the hamlet of Maba. Maba in the Lubero area of North Kivu province in the Eastern Democratic Republic of the Congo. This Friday, February 14th, we found more than 70 lifeless bodies tied up at the cuff, all gathered in the building of the Church of the Evangelical and Baptist Center in Congo and Africa. Sebeka Kanzga section a few kilometers from Maba. Claude Musavelu of the region's vital forces said the dead were discovered in a Protestant church in Kozgana, where people had fled following many attacks. They were reportedly hostage of the ADF rebels. People had been forced to relocate to neighboring settlements in the war-torn nation due to violence involving the ADF. Then it goes on to say the Allied Defense Forces are considered the most lethal armed forces in the area and are associated with ISIS allegedly. The March 23rd movement, or M23, has received the most worldwide attention since it was once thought to pose a bigger threat. The government of Rwanda has denied any connection between M23 and Rwanda, despite the U.S. and France being among the Western nations that have said otherwise. According to local and civil society leaders, Rwanda-backed rebels in eastern Congo made their last advance since a significant escalation of their years-long conflict with government forces on Friday, when they took control of Bukavu, the region's second largest city. According to Jean Samy, vice president of South Kivu's civil society, the M23 rebels had infiltrated the city Kazungu and Bagario zones and were moving toward the city center, which is home to over 1.3 million people. He said there was shooting in certain areas of the city. Online videos seemed to show rebels advancing on the Bagaria region. They are there. There are many of them, yelled a voice in the background of one of the recordings. And it goes on to say the UN issued a warning that the recent escalation of combat with government forces has left 350,000 internally displaced people without shelter, while the rebels claim to have taken control of a second airport in the area, in the town of Kavumu, after days-long offensive. In late January, the M23 purportedly aided by some 4,000 troops from neighboring Rwanda-sized Goma, the largest city in eastern Congo. Of the more than 100 armed organizations fighting for control of the mineral-rich east of Congo, the M23 and ADF are the most well known. So, let me know your guys' thoughts on the whole thing, the whole situation. It's probably putting them up against the United States. Okay, yes, they have it more worse. But it's something similar, but not quite. My thoughts are, you know how our government invades us at certain times. I can see NATO and the government doing the same thing to them people, taking advantage of them. Using their pandemics, using their scenarios like they do to us. But with us, we're not so easy for them to turn on. Them, I don't know. I'm not born there. I wasn't from there. I never visited that country, so I don't know. Maybe they do have guns like we do. I don't know. But my thought is either the government or somebody is doing something to them to get over on them. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are. I can explain it in a way, but then I can't. My thoughts are they're not wanting the government to take something, or they're not wanting their own government to do something, and that's their way of retaliating because their civilians aren't putting up with their crap. Like here in the US, they want to try and take this rights away. They want to try and take that right away. They want to try and use this pandemic against us. They want to try and use that pandemic against us. Things like that. And that's what I can picture that country going through. But way far worse. If that makes sense. Hopefully I'm making sense. I don't know. That's why I'm saying let your thoughts in the comment section below. And share this video out. Hit the like button. Until next time, peace out. Have a blessed weekend.